Hey, Frank, Tacular Nation, it's me, Frank. How you doing? How you been? You're beautiful today. Dace has again been hauled off by terrorists. I don't know what he does in his spare time, but it is not good. So I am here right now alone because of, certain issues, technicalities, and all that stuff. But soon, very soon, there'll be others on the show that, just like me, are from the great state of Iowa. Beautiful state. You really should visit once. Maybe then never again, but visit once. Well, you don't have to, but maybe look at it on a map. That is your challenge for today. Look at Iowa on a map. Figure out where it is. Educate yourself a little. Okay? It's right in the middle. We don't do potatoes. It's right in the middle. We do corn. So if you could educate yourself a little, and we're going to do some educating on you eventually. And right now I'm stalling because my peeps are troubled. Do. Singing a song because I need to fill the silence. Oh, the silence, yeah. Filling the silence with a song. Filling it, yeah. This is a lot of silence to fill. Yeah, it is. I'm not so good at filling silence or writing songs off the top of my head about filling the silence. And I'm not even going to try to rhyme these songs or lyrics because it'll be bad. And stuff, fill in the silence. Yeah. Ooh. This is taking forever. I guess I could talk about my stuff, but I don't want to. Because I don't go first. So it's not what I'm going to do. And there wasn't any sports to talk about. So we're not going to do that either. We're actually going to do a bunch of random other things that aren't normally part of the show, so that's also why I'm stalling. I hope you like this song. Yeah, suck it, Kanye. I'm a genius. Otherwise, how are you today? You can't really respond, but you could pretend to talk to yourself or talk to the computer and talk to me, because that'd be cool. I can pretend like I know what you're going to say next. Like, oh, how was your day? Oh, well, shitty, that's too bad. I mean, I wish it would have gone better for you. Maybe ask your boss for a raise or something. No, probably don't do that. You know, always in movies, they make it sound like it's awesome and it works really easy, but no, it probably won't. It'll just make your boss mad at you. And then it'll give you some shit job to do, like clean the toilets or actually work. So I'd recommend not doing that. But if you feel like it, I guess go for it anyway. Yeah? And if it does work, let me know. I don't know how you're going to well, I do have ways for you to let me know, like, the Dace Man Show at gmail.com. Look at that, early plug. Ha, caught you off guard. Yeah, you didn't expect to hear that there, did you? No, you didn't. Or the DaceManShow.com. Yeah, there's stuff there. You know what else is there? The charity event that you guys should be donating to. It's good stuff. It goes help out to a lot of people. Well, it would help out a lot of people if we raise a lot of money. See how that works? The more people get help, the more money we raise. And right now we're only at $200. So if you could donate and give us more money to give to the people, that'd be great. See? It's a win-win for everybody. You get that little bit of goodness in your heart and feel really good about yourself, I guess, which is good. And then the children will be happy. Yeah? And as long as you donate $5, you get yourself in the drawing for a prize. Who doesn't love prizes? I love prizes. You love prizes. $5 for a prize. That is probably valued at higher than $5. So look at that. It's kind of like a gamble even. You know? Put the money on black. Let it spin. Let it ride. So you never know. You could win and be great. Or you might not win, but you still have that good feeling in your heart, which is what's important. Really good at the stalling thing. Other things to talk about. It's really cold. Yeah, this needs to stop, but it's February. Also, I can't talk. We've gone over this before if you've listened to previous shows that I've taken over and gone miserably terrible. I can't talk and type at the same time. So it creates an issue. Not really good at multitasking. I'd like it to, but it's just difficult. What? So there's that. I guess other things. Not really hungry anymore. I had some pizza. Not that you knew I was hungry in the first place, but I was a couple hours ago. It's not really that exciting of a thing to know. But I was. It was true. It was good. I didn't know what to get. And I thought about going out to Walmart to get some food, but that would have meant making food, so that means even longer before I got to eat. And it's cold, so that meant more time out of my car, like walking to the Walmart doors. And it's not like there's ever a good place to park, because I'm not handicapped, so I don't have the little handicap placard I can hang up and get a nice spot. And they really frown on it if you park there and you're not handicapped, I guess. So, yeah. So I got pizza at the gas station, which I know what you're thinking. That doesn't sound good, but it was decent food. I mean, pizza. What is that? Pizza's like sex. Even when it's bad, it's good. Something like that. Yeah, still counts. Still delicious. Still had some pizza. Things of that nature. Otherwise, I've got a Bud Light sitting next to me. Kind of sipping on that. Looking around. It's kind of actually really worth talking about. I got some Tetris stickers from Loot Crate. They're neat. I haven't done anything with them, but I have them. Which if you don't subscribe to Loot Crate, you get some really cool stuff. You occasionally get like little bobbleheads, little pop figures. I don't know why I'm plugging for Loot Crate, but it's just something to talk about. We have no affiliation with them, of course, except I'm pretty sure like everybody on the show normally actually does have a subscription to Loot Crate. So there's that. What is this button? Hello?
Hello?
Hello! We have Travis! Everybody say hi to Travis. Travis, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. That was really difficult.
Well, I'm glad you figured it out. Does that mean Jefferson's probably not going to figure it out?
Maybe. It went well for me because I already had a Blog Talk Radio account, so...
You have to have a Blog Talk Radio account?
To use the Skype call button, yeah.
What? Since when?
Since it told us to.
Really? I never had that problem when I signed in before. And I didn't log in with this one. So that kind of explains why it called you in under live, so I didn't really know who it was. I just thought I'd answer.
Yeah, possible.
So what's going on with you there, Trav?
Nothing exciting. You know, sitting around Iowa, doing Iowa stuff.
Greatest state in the nearest 100 miles? Deal?
The greatest state in the nearest 100 miles. Though I don't know if I can say that because I might be within 100 miles of another state.
I am.
You are.
Yeah. Minnesota's kind of like right there. But Minnesota's not that great. Unless you're listening from Minnesota right now, then you're awesome. But otherwise, it's not that great.
The only state that would be within 100 miles of me is Illinois. And I don't know if that's true.
That would probably be the closest. I don't think you're that close to Missouri.
No, Missouri's way south.
So.
Illinois, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? No, I don't think you're close enough to Wisconsin. You're not north enough.
No, yeah, you'd be closer than I am.
Yeah, and no, Wisconsin's not cool. Not cool at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's some good things about it.
Like what? Like what?
Cheese. Oh, you don't like cheese?
No, not a whole lot. I was just talking about how I had pizza, and obviously I still have cheese on my pizza.
Right.
But otherwise, I don't know. I like mozzarella cheese. I'm kind of a cheese racist. Really just kind of like white cheese. Yeah. None of them colored cheese. What? Whoa, what? What is Jeff talking about? Oh, hey, guess who it is? Welcome, Jefferson!
Did it finally work?
It finally worked!
Well, that was annoying.
It only took 10 minutes, but it worked. 11 minutes and counting.
I don't know why things don't load, but Jesus Christ.
But it worked, and I kind of filled the silence-ish. I sang a really crappy song about filling the silence, which will be on iTunes next week. Not true. Unless the show is on iTunes, then it will be on iTunes.
Well, I won't be downloading it. If it's on iTunes, iTunes kind of sucks.
iTunes does suck, but I have it on my phone.
It does. But if we're on iTunes, then iTunes sucks slightly less. But I don't know if they ever got to work. I haven't asked Dace about it.
I don't know if the qualification for sucking less is us on their network.
Yeah, it is, because we're awesome.
I mean, if we were on the Google Play Store, and I say this because if we're going to succumb to a corporate overlord, I'm going to choose Google over Apple. So.
Well, I completely agree there, too. I don't know how do we get on the Play Store? Can we get on the Play Store?
I don't know.
Call them up.
Do we just give them the link to the YouTube video and be like, here, listen to us, put it on there for a penny?
Oh, they'll be sold instantly.
I don't know anything about the Play Store. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've slowly and slightly accidentally become an Apple person. So.
And all that talk about giving into a corporate overlord and stuff?
Well,
it was just lies?
Well, I mean, I still give in to Google. I really just give in to all the corporate overlords. It was really just lies. Kind of just sitting around waiting for someone to take over.
He's not choosing. He's letting them all know that he is on their side as long as they win.
Well, I have an iPhone and an iPad and a MacBook and all the rest of that stuff. And then, I have a drawer full of, a Chromebook and an Android phone and whatever else. And then I have a drawer full of, the Zune and a Windows phone and all of that stuff, just in case. See who takes over first.
Gay! I decided to play with the soundboard. Also, since we don't really have any themes for we don't really even have segments, but we don't have really many themes for the segment. So I was going to steal one off of here so we can pretend that we're segmented.
You do that.
So So we're gonna roll on in to, I suppose, I don't know, Jefferson segment? Whatever your segment wants to be.
What could our segment? Let's do a different segment first.
You want what? Okay. Then we will go into Travis's segment first.
Why can't you start?
I do not. No. I do not start.
Leader.
I am at least the third or fourth segment in.
Oh, Captain, Captain.
I've already done plenty of talking. Plenty.
What? Why don't I be the fourth, you be the third, and Jefferson be the first and second?
I don't really have a segment. I suppose I read this. This woman made yogurt.
Whoa.
You know, I was going for it, and you just interrupt me. That really kills the momentum.
I need to play a theme for you to get into your segment.
Then play it.
You're a douchebag. Douchebag.
There you go.
Oh, such a friendly.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
Go on.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I read this thing. Woman makes yogurt from her vagina. Says it tastes like sour, tangy, and tingly.
And what? Wait, what?
She said it tastes sour, tangy, and tingly. I don't know what tingly tastes like, I guess, but it's more of a feeling than a taste.
Yeah, but so how does how?
With a wooden spoon.
Wait. Does she give this yogurt to other people, or is it just for her enjoyment?
I don't know. I guess she was insulted slightly because there's a whole book on making food with semen. and there wasn't a lot out there for the women's side of the cookbook, ironically.
What? Time out. There's a book on cooking with your semen.
Yeah, it's called Natural Harvest.
Let's see what kind of recipes we can get here. Cooking with yo semen.
The cookbook maintains that semen is inexpensive to produce and commonly available, if in not most, but all homes.
Yeah, I could draw some up right now for you if you wanted.
I don't think.
Might take a little bit. Five or 3 minutes.
I'd hope that me and Travis's voice wouldn't increase the time we would need, but...
Ooh, get Semen Cuisine News. Sign up for exclusive semen recipes. Oh, the Dace Man Show. Oh, at gmail.com. Subscribe. And this will be the last time I'm ever going to be trusted or allowed to host a show. Maybe even allowed to be on the show. But we will be getting tips for cooking with semen.
It's got 4.2 stars out of 5 on Amazon. It must be great.
There's also a book, Semenology. $22.95. How much is natural? $24.95. Holy
Yours
cum
is
shot.
more expensive. On Amazon, I got one for $19.44 paperback, or Kindle edition for $9.99.
This was the advertised price from Amazon on this site that I found.
Well, your site.
And it says all those words that you said.
Oh.
Guys, I have all of these in my library if you want to borrow them.
Like, if you want to make a Galeno cum shot, it's a Italian herb liquor with a distinct yellow color. Yeah? So, what you need is 1 ounce of some Galeno, 1 ounce of fresh brewed coffee, 1 to 2 teaspoons of your good home-cooked semen, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of whipped cream. Mix the 2 creams before beating them stiff. Oh, these are awesome instructions. Pour the Galeno in a shot glass and use a spoon to carefully layer the hot coffee on top. Add the creams and drink while still hot.
I mean,
yeah.
if that's what you're into, I guess.
Yeah.
Added protein to a coffee.
Or if you're more of a mojito connoisseur,
I
know Travis is, or Jefferson. Anyway, what you need there is 1 ounce spiced rum, some mint leaves, tablespoon of sugar, teaspoon of powdered sugar, half an ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of soda water, just some semen. It doesn't say how much. It's semen. So however much you can squeeze out at the time. You thoroughly blend the lime juice and sugar. Add the mint leaves and gently bruise the leaves to release the flavors by mashing up the mixture with a mutter. Then add the rum, stir to lift up the mint leaves from the bottom of the glass, top the drink off with whole ice cubes and soda water. Using a milk frother, gradually whisk small amounts of powdered sugar into melted semen until it reaches a creamy, airy consistency. Taste frequently. What?
Do you have to put that in like the microwave to melt it?
It doesn't say. Yeah, and then just taste to make sure you have the perfect sweet and salty balance. Then carefully spoon the sweet froth. Oh, that's a neat way to put that. Spoon the sweet froth into the side of the glass so that it gracefully cascades down the glass. Okay, and then garnish with lime wedges. Wow, and there's a picture. Oh, that is an awesome picture. That is a fantastic picture. I mean, that is... Oh, whoa. I lost... hold on. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Anyway...
While you're losing your things, customers who bought this item also bought a practical guide to racism, images you should not masturbate to, how to eat stinky pussy, Semenology, the Semen Bartender's Handbook, and Dancing with Jesus, featuring a host of miraculous moves.
I would like to disclaimer during this.
No.
I would like to disclaimer during this section that make sure that it remains semen. I'm told that it's not okay to eat after it's grown into a baby. So.
Oh, yeah, very, very good addendum.
No, yeah, Dancing with Jesus featuring a host of miraculous moves, board book. Singing hymns of praise is standard practice. Now it's time to set your feet a-tapping with a collection of original dance moves inspired by Jesus and the likes of Moses and John the Baptist. Dances include the water walk, the temptation tango, and, there's more. Judas Hustle and the apostolical Congo.
I'm going to learn the Judas Hustle. Do the hustle. Do, 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 do. Kiss his hand. Do, 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 do. He gonna die. Do, 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 do.
You should write a review for that. And customers who bought this also bought a practical guide to racism.
So what I'm getting from this is this must be a major delicacy in the South. Where they're racist Jesus lovers who like to drink their own jizz. But also got a book on what not to jerk off to just out of good taste.
Supposedly this is a gag gift. I don't really believe it. It's got 4.5 stars out of 5. It's a little better written than the Cooking with Semen book.
Do you think this is allowed to be posted on Facebook? Am I going to get flagged? I
Maybe.
want to post a picture of the Macho Mojito.
Well,
I don't know the rules.
Who needs Facebook, really? Well, again, you're doing that. Back to that girl who made a vagina.
Oh yeah, that's what we started with. Huh.
Vagina yogurt. Let's see. Just reading this little blurb here. The collection method was done with a wooden spoon. Westbrook set up a positive control made of actual yogurt as the starting culture, and a negative control, plain milk with nothing added, and combined her own homemade ingredient, hint, to the third batch of yogurt. Left overnight, the magic of biology created a respectable sized bowl. She ate it with blueberries.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So she does only really make it for herself then, not for like her party guests?
Well, I'm assuming the first batch is always for yourself.
Oh, Tina, this yogurt is delish. You must give me the recipe. Well, Julie.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's made in my cooch. Go on.
Oh, that's about it. I don't know. You pretty much summarized that whole thing.
I do what I can.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, that means I would assume every girl would taste different then. Or every yogurt or vagina yogurt would be a little different tasting.
That's true. That's probably very true.
And some you wouldn't eat with blueberries. There's raspberries and bananas and all sorts of other fruits or other things you eat with yogurt. I don't really eat yogurt, so I don't.
If I did eat yogurt, I'd just eat whatever came in the container. I don't really add things to it. And I definitely wouldn't make it.
Oh, I've got some information on stuff like that. But, well, yogurt's like fermented, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah. Hemophilic starting cultures, words, probiotics. It's healthy for you, even if it's made from your vagina acid. Oh man.
So that was just the one little tidbit you had for your first segment?
I suppose. It was just a tidbit I saw. I'm vastly unprepared for this.
I got some good stuff for you guys.
That's good to admit live on air. Yeah. All right, then moving right along, then we're going to move into Travis's segment.
I'm a freak of nature.
There you go, buddy. Kick it
All
off.
right. What I have for you guys
Short themes.
from the Iowa boys is fun facts about Iowa for kids. And
He's fat! Sorry. I wanted to see what that button was.
fair enough. Fun fact number 1 for kids is Ripley's Believe It or Not has dubbed Burlington's Snake Alley the most crooked street in the world. Strawberry Point is the home of the world's largest strawberry.
These are all in Iowa?
Yes.
Why have I never heard of this before?
The state's smallest city park is situated in the middle of the road in Heitman.
These towns
I have heard of Strawberry Point,
up.
just for the record.
I have not. Scranton,
I have.
and not the town in Pennsylvania, is home to the world's oldest water tower, still in service. Dubuque is the state's oldest city, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure it also belongs to like 2 other states. So, yeah.
Whites win! Whites win! Race war's up, everybody! Whites won again!
Crystal Lake is home to a statue of the world's largest bullhead fish.
Wow.
Why don't we go to these places? They're so enticing.
Rathbun Dam and Reservoir is the largest body of water in the state.
How large is it?
It does not say.
Very large.
It is large enough to be the largest in the state of Iowa.
In the landlocked Iowa?
Very large.
I mean, we're not
as large.
We're not like the land of 10,000 lakes or anything, so.
Nah.
Yeah.
What's important in the world is.
Oh.
Carmen Sandiego. I used to watch that.
Me too.
I only had PBS.
They used to have a game called Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego.
Where was she? In time.
Whatever level you were on, she was somewhere.
Crafty bitch.
Spirit Lake is the largest glacier-made lake in the state.
Wait, so what's the other one?
What do you mean?
What was the other lake you talked about?
The Rathbun Dam and Reservoir is the largest body of water in the state.
What's the difference between a lake? What's the difference between a lake and a body of water?
This is the largest.
The lake has a head and feet and arms.
This is the largest glacier-made lake. That's straight up glacier water.
Distinction.
Oh. But is it still glacier water?
That shit melted into lake. It's probably frozen right now, to be fair.
Fair enough.
West Okoboji is the deepest natural lake in the state. Its depth is 136 feet.
Wow.
There's a lot of lake facts.
A lot of lake facts.
The size of Frank and his pants.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know Iowa was known for these lake facts.
Imes Bridge is the oldest of the Madison County's 6 bridges. Apparently the bridges of Madison County is a thing. For all of those.
Yeah.
Was it a song or a movie?
It was a book.
It was a book?
Written by a professor at the University of Northern Iowa.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. I know someone who goes there.
Me too. I know a lot of people that go there, actually.
I only know a couple.
Iowa's longest and highest bridge crosses Lake Red Rock.
What's a lake fact?
Lake Red Rock. Good times were had there.
Lakes everywhere.
Picnicking with the missus.
Elkhorn is the largest Danish settlement in the United States. At 16 miles, East Okoboji is the longest natural lake in the state.
So, Minnesota's the land of 10,000 lakes, but apparently Iowa's the land of 9,000?
No, we only have like 6, and I think he's pretty much named all of them.
No, he hasn't.
Kelowna, which I'm not sure if that's actually how this is pronounced, is the largest Amish community west of the Mississippi River. The state's lowest elevation point, at 480 feet, is in Lee County.
Where the hell is Lee County?
The Hollowell Bridge is the longest bridge in Madison County.
Oh, I know where you are.
Francis Drake was 66 years old at his inauguration and Iowa's oldest governor. Iowa's oldest continually running theater is in Story City.
Hey, I used to live there.
There's a place I know. Yeah.
I lived there for a year.
Woo.
I didn't
go to the
theater. No.
Well,
no,
you missed out on some history.
I should have. It always looked cool, but I never did.
Out on some history.
That's about what I do.
The Cedar Rapids Museum of Art houses the largest collection of Grant Wood artwork, which wouldn't be surprising once you know that Grant Wood is from around Cedar Rapids. I'm pretty sure.
That's not a confirmed fact, though. Folks, please take that with a grain of salt.
Yes.
Or believe it. I don't really care what you do. Finland Place Elevator in Dubuque is the world's deepest and shortest railway. That's fun.
These are all fun.
I was the best.
It is glorious.
And you're moving.
Oh, just wait till you hear this fact. Wright County is the highest percentage of grade A topsoil in the nation.
Wow, check that topsoil out. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at one point in my life I knew where Wright County was. Go me. Quaker Oats in Cedar Rapids is the largest cereal company in the world.
Hey, that's neat.
There are a lot of words in this fact, and I'm going to skip it.
Well,
somebody please think of the children!
Only 25 more facts to go.
I hadn't pushed... Really? I mean... Okay. I mean, I'm interested.
I don't know where he is, but these aren't even numbered. So.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. I don't know where you are.
Your next fact is Clarion is the only county seat in the exact center of the county.
Hey, why don't you fuck off? Dubuque is home to the only county courthouse with a gold dome. Cornell College is the only school in the nation to have its entire campus listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. The Sergeant Floyd Monument in Sioux City honors the only man to die during the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Well, that's a great thing to be known for.
Dying.
It's a great thing to be known for. Yeah. Yeah, this is a place where somebody died. Nobody died anywhere else, but on our shithole of a winter, this is where he died.
Once you get to Iowa, you never leave.
It's got us.
I'm pretty sure Lewis and Clark.
We're pretty butthurt about it.
Pretty sure Lewis and Clark still live here. So. Maynard Reese is the only artist to win the Federal Duck Stamp competition 5 times. A bronze life-size sculpture of a Norwegian immigrant family, circa 1860, located on a 6-acre restored prairie site located at the east entry to Lake Mills on Highway 105.
Woo!
Wait, the next one's important because I used to live there.
Iowa's only operating antique carousel is located in the city of Story City.
I drove by that all the time.
Isn't that on their billboard when you enter Story City?
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's why it's on there.
Wow.
You could say that Story City is full of plenty of stories.
Old people.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That's the last fact I have, so I have no idea where you're getting all yours.
That's the last fact?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I've got so many more. I'm not going to read them, though.
We are kind of really facted out. I mean, so much knowledge has been pumped into my head right now.
Well,
I don't know if I can handle more.
I'll
more
look
facts.
through some cool ones, like the famous actor John Wayne was born in Winterset on May 26, 1907.
That's actually a pretty good one.
Iowa.
Yeah, John Wayne. John Wayne, he's ours, suckers.
Iowa is the only state name that starts with 2 vowels.
That's not that cool. Plus, I think you totally just robbed Travis of his last thing he was going to say.
Oh, sorry, Travis.
And Mila Kunis likes Casey's Pizza. Casey's is from Ankeny, maybe? Either Ankeny or Ames. Come and goes from one, Casey's from the other.
Yeah. Yeah, Mila Kunis likes our pizza, which is the pizza I had for dinner. She likes that pizza.
We also have a gas station called Come and Go, so make yogurt with that.
Yeah.
Probably could. Maybe.
All right. Well, thank you, Travis. It was lovely.
You're welcome.
Full of knowledge in. Dropping some knowledge on you. So I guess then it'd be my turn to talk for a bit, huh? Yeah, Frank, that'd be great. We're looking forward to it. Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks for noticing me.
You like... I didn't know if you wanted me to tell you that I want to hear you talk, or you're just going to start talking. There's a lack of communication here, Frank.
The communication is clear. I don't do anything until I play a clip to pretend that there's a segment we're going into.
Oh, okay.
And I was even a good sport and didn't even play my real segment theme intro because stuff, and I didn't. So words and stuff. But what I'm going to share is some few. Let me try that again. Few helpful tools that Google offers that you should be taking advantage of. Yeah, I'm going to learn you how to use Google properly. Ready for this? If you're deciding what to eat, it's be a little tough, especially if you're counting calories. But Google can help make that decision a little easier with the calorie counter. So really, all you got to do, you can type in cheeseburger versus spaghetti. It'll give you a nice little chart to compare the two. Yeah. I mean, it might not be exact because, it depends on everything else, servings and how you make it, blah, blah. But it'll get you in the ballpark. You'll get an idea of what you're looking at.
You're right.
I know I'm right. These are some facts.
Look at all those calories and
knowledges. Anyway, EarthView from Google Maps is an extension in Chrome that will show a beautiful high-definition photo of a random landscape every time you open a tab. Isn't that pretty? Could be pretty. Or kind of dumb. But really could be pretty, though. The application Google Forms is a great way to collect information while planning an event or party. You can also use it for a poll or survey. Yeah, Google Forms. Not really sure how it all works, but you can use it.
I use Google Forms.
It's also quick and easy. Google's also a very quick and easy way to check the status of a flight. Just type in the flight number, and it'll tell you what's going on with it. You can also keep your projects in order. Travis, you might want to use this one. Yeah, maybe. To keep your projects in order and your productivity at full capacity using an application known as Google Keep. Do you use that, Trav? Do you?
I use GitHub.
Google Keep.
But does it have version control?
Yes.
Then I'll use it.
I might have lied. I might have just told you that I lied. I'm now going to move on. You can see when certain words, phrases, and items became popular with Ngram. The app searches through a database of books stretching all the way back to 1600. Which I think a lot of people have used this before, like the whole joke of that escalated quickly when it became popular and it actually escalated quickly. Oh, funny. Funny. Google also has a public database of free, awesome fonts. Yeah, Google Fonts. You can check out some Google fonts. How do you feel about that? I don't know why, but yeah, you could do it. That's the point. Google Dictionary is a great app and super easy to use. Yeah, in case you didn't want to use a real dictionary, use Google's.
Oh, I use it all the time.
I'm pretty sure Google Dictionary just pulls from Merriam-Webster anyway.
Google Dictionary.
Or Wikipedia.
The only dictionary you need. If you're looking to buy a home, Google's mortgage calculator will tell you if your dream home is obtainable. Yeah, it has a mortgage calculator. But you can't find that other places. No, you can't. No, you can't. If you enter a company's stock letter, Google will show you how the stock's doing. So if you want to check your investment portfolio, use Google. It'll tell you what's up. With Google Sky, you can explore space through images taken by telescopes. There you go, Jeff. There's something for you to do tonight.
Oh, totally. What was it called?
Google Sky.
Okay.
Which actually, there's this app that you can download that I think it's Google Sky Map. That's kind of neat. You can
Cool
point at the
name.
sky and see stuff. What are you spinning?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
I found
What
a Batman,
are you doing right now?
Toy car. I'll stop spinning it. I'll put them back on the shelf. There you go.
Why
Batman.
is your mic so sensitive? Do you not have a mic? Is it just your computer mic?
Yeah, it's just my computer.
Oh, that's why.
I don't have
Get
a
invest in
headset.
some headphones with. Dude, mine was like $20. Walmart.
Yeah,
Cheap.
but I don't
My
actually use it ever.
My first pair broke. I had to buy another pair, and this pair is kind of close to broke. But for $20, can't beat that.
I suppose.
Anyway,
That was
moving on
good.
with some ways to make Google
Advertising.
make your life better. Google makes conversions very simple. Just enter the units you want to be converted, and kablamo! It'll do the maths for you.
It will.
It will.
Yeah.
If you have a question about statistics or figures, Google will often answer your question with exact numbers, as well with charts or graphs. Who doesn't love charts and graphs? I love charts and graphs. You love charts and graphs? Charts and graphs? Not cheetahs and giraffes?
I do, Frank.
We love graphs and charts. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
I think they're okay.
Shut up, Jefferson. Google, I almost said Goosel. Google will also allow you to reverse image search of any photo.
It's really
Simply
nice,
drag
actually.
and drop the photo under image search, or if you're using Chrome, you can actually right-click and have Google search for this image. So it's really good if you see that awesome porn GIF that you like and you want to know where it came from, you might have a shot. Just saying, throwing that out there. Because who wouldn't use half this stuff for porn? Like a tip
Big
calculator.
videos.
See that?
Big
Tip
videos
calculator.
are good for porn.
Are you supposed to tip a whore or prostitute? There's a just a tip joke, but we can pass over that. Not passing over it.
How very
Don't laugh.
original content on the Dace Man Show.
Pass over it. Did not use it. Passing over.
I always
like
tip my
Jewish
hookers.
Thank you, Trevor. That's what I was looking for.
How much do you tip her? Or him, sorry.
Well, it's gonna be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be
Trevor,
fair.
are you making tacos now? Is this what's happening?
God, tacos sound good.
You making tacos on my my podcast? The Great Iowan Takeover of 2015, and you're making
Well,
tacos?
You can't have Iowa without tacos.
I don't think Iowa invented tacos. I think that was Mexicans.
I'm pretty sure Iowa invented tacos.
Pretty sure Mexicans.
I'll go back to that list. I'll find it. It's probably on there. Tacos,
All right.
Iowa.
As you're doing that, you can also use Google as a stopwatch. Yeah. So that way when you go running, just carry your laptop with. You burn extra calories and know how fast you're going. You can see an array of stat visualizations using Google public data. Yeah, I don't know what that would be useful for, but you can do it. Highlight to search is a Chrome extension that lets you Google any unfamiliar info you come across without opening a new tab and copy and pasting. So there's that. Makes it super simple. Super simple stuff. And lastly, you can ask Google objective questions, and it will often answer them for you. Clearly labeled graphs and sourced as well. Such as, you can say, how many people live in San Francisco? And it'll tell you 837,442 in 2013. That's the picture in that thing here, as I used it as an example.
So do you or Dace get the check from Google for advertising?
Nobody does, because everybody just loves Google, and that's why we do it and use it.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I joked about my tagline being "Let me Google that for you," or no, I Google it so you don't have to. "Let me Google it for you" is actually a website that's actually kind of cool. Because then you send somebody the link to it, and they click it, and it shows you Googling it for them, and then you call them an idiot for not Googling it the first time for themselves.
I use that.
Oh, he speaks.
He's back. Are the tacos delicious?
I'm not making tacos. I just feel the need, since Jefferson's so loud, to turn my mic off when I'm not using it.
I'm sorry. I'll back up.
Then where did you disappear to during my segment?
It was your segment. I was listening. Do you want me to interrupt it?
I asked you a question.
Did you really? Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, directed it right at you.
Oh.
Is this loud? Is this better?
What was the question?
I don't even remember anymore. Because I closed the tab.
Bad.
But yeah, no, I totally, directed it at you. We talked about you making tacos for a little while, and then I went back to talking about my stuff.
Oh. Where was I?
That's what I was trying to find out.
I've been sitting here. So.
Must have zoned out for a little while, or?
It could have happened.
Okay. No, I know. So, I suppose we move on to another segment then, called Travis Sings.
No.
All right, Travis, let me get you something to sing here.
No.
I, for one, would love to hear it.
Are you excited, Travis?
No.
Angelic voice.
I don't really know where I'm going to post the lyrics to this, though, because we're not in the same Skype call together. So we'll just do that. I assume you probably don't know the song, but you might. I really don't know where to put this. In here? Over here? No, go away. Ha! There you go, Travis. It's in the Facebook chat.
Huh. That's pretty long.
Well, I had to get to the chorus.
That's true. I don't recognize this song.
You probably just don't like it.
Perhaps.
Is this a rap song?
No, you don't get clues on what the song is.
So is it a hippity hop song?
You don't get clues as to what the song is. It's not how. That's
not
how.
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
So we're just gonna go with rap here. With "What's got you so jumpy? Why can't you sit still? Yeah, like gasoline, you wanna pump me and leave me when you get your fill. Yeah, every time I touch you, honey, you get hot. Okay. I want to make love, you never stop. Come up for air, you push me to the floor. What's been going on in that head of yours? Unskinny bop just blows me away. unskinny bop bop, all night and day, unskinny bop 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 bop. She loves to play unskinny bop, nothing more to say. Yo.
Well, that was practically Eminem right there. That was, some Slim Shady stuff.
Well, I did rap I Am White, so...
Travis, have you figured out what the song is yet?
No idea. I mean, I could have figured it out a while ago.
With the Google?
With the Google.
That's what I did.
I mean...
And then I was like, oh, I'm stupid.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Cheaters never win, so...
Well, it was kind of a rock song.
Yeah, I've never heard that song.
By a quote-unquote rock group.
I've never heard that song, so... Yeah.
I figured you hadn't, so I thought
They wore a lot of makeup at one point.
Who didn't?
They had nice hair. Some would say that was a qualification of their music.
Some would say.
Huh. I was trying to think of another one to do, but Kanye West's songs suck, so I can't give you that.
He could do some Guns N' Roses, man.
There's no lyrics.
We're done with this. So if Jefferson wants to sing one, that's cool, but that's enough for me.
I'm a master of the spoken word. I don't have an ounce of lyric in me.
The rap
skills. It was Poison, by the way.
Poison. I wasn't aware.
Oh, you were aware.
I do know how to Google.
Oh, you did Google.
Well, he's very proficient in the Google.
After you went on the spiel about not cheating, you cheated?
He cheated afterwards.
I didn't know I was supposed to guess the song.
You don't necessarily have to. It's just... it's good for you to know what you sang. Huh?
What made you choose Poison?
Because I figured it was... Because it was the first song that came to mind that he probably wouldn't already know that I know. Since we do listen to a lot of the same stuff. Yeah. And I couldn't pull a rap song out of my butt that quick. So... I
actually listened to some Kanye earlier. Because I was reading articles and I listened to like half a Kanye song and then an entire Beck CD. So...
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Well, sure. Except for I don't really know what... I mean, I know what happened, but I don't know what happened because I was not watching the Grammys.
No, either was I.
I don't think it actually happened at the Grammys.
It happened after the Grammys?
Well, no, he walked up on stage, but he didn't actually say what he wanted to. He said what he wanted to in an interview to E! Later.
Afterwards, yeah.
Yeah.
When he acted like a joke, I guess. And then it wasn't a joke. He's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, the gist of it
is that I try to look up Beck's speech, but I cannot find it anywhere because all they talk about is fucking Kanye West. I just want to listen to Beck's acceptance speech. But no, Kanye West.
Beck responded pretty well. Have you seen that article?
Yeah.
Yeah. The gist of it is Beck won an award. Kanye was like, oh, no, he didn't beat Beyonce. So he ran up there, and I guess he didn't say anything. And then he went on about how Beck needs to learn to appreciate music, and Beyonce should have won. And then Beck's like, nah, Kanye West is good, but that's cool, bro.
I think it's important to mention that he didn't say that Beck should appreciate music. He said Beck should appreciate artistry.
Oh, it's actually even more dumb.
Yeah. Has he listened to Beck?
I think I read somewhere that he said that he does enjoy Beck's music.
Artistry is what comes to mind when I think of Beck.
Well, yeah, Beck's pretty...
Yeah.
I think the overall moral of the story is he has Kim Kardashian but wants Beyonce.
Yeah, but I'd hardly even call Beyonce an artist now. She's just a performer. She doesn't hardly even write her own crap.
Well, that's pop music for you.
You can't be an artist if you don't write your own stuff. Then you're just a performer. You took somebody else's stuff and performed it for people.
Yeah. Well,
that's pop music. Pop fucking sucks. Unless you're Katy Perry, then I love you forever. Of course, she doesn't write anything either.
I mean, I feel like for this we need somebody else on the show because you're not going to find anyone here that disagrees with that. Like,
well, that's all right. It's a good segue into tonight's Who Said It game because we're still going to play one, and it's Who Said It, Beck or Kanye.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm just going to play a random. Ooh, here. Oh. I'm just going to play a clip of a drum roll. Because I don't want to use any of the usual clips we use on the show frequently, often, or anything like that. So, moving on. Who said it, Beck or Kanye? I feel like I'm too busy writing history to read it.
That was Kanye.
I want to say Kanye as well.
Yeah, that was Kanye. 1 point to each you.
Right.
Also, we're not playing. We're just going to play whoever gets the most out of this list that I have. So,
I'll write
whatever.
down
1 point each. All tied up. 1-1. I think trying to be offbeat is the most boring thing possible.
Beck, I guess.
I'm going to go with Beck, too.
It was Beck.
2
points, 2-2. I have heard some stuff that might be influenced by my records, but it's usually pretty wacky and off the wall, which is kind of annoying, to be frank. Neither one of you are frank. Don't use my name like that.
Probably Kanye.
I'm going to say Beck.
Well, it was Beck. Jefferson takes the lead. 3-2. I think you have to keep a childlike quality to play music or make a record.
I'm going to go with Beck on that one.
Yeah, I'll agree.
It was Beck. So Jeff's still in the lead, 4-3.
Intense.
My message isn't perfectly defined. I have, as a human being, fallen to peer pressure.
I'm going to say Kanye.
I'm going to go with Kanye as well.
It was Kanye. So now we're 5-4. I would never want a book's I would never want a book's autograph. I am a proud non-reader of books.
Probably Kanye.
Is it racist to say Kanye?
Is that your answer, Jeff?
No, that the preface is not my answer, but yeah, Kanye.
Yes, it is Kanye. Still 6-5. Jeff's still up by 1. To me, rock star conjures up something like a mystic, someone who sees himself as above other people, someone who has the key to the secret that people want to know.
That was Kanye.
I'll say Beck.
It was Beck.
Damn.
Yeah. Jeff's up 2 points. 7-5.
Like, I know these guys. I don't.
I will go down as the voice of this generation, of this decade. I will be the loudest voice.
That was Kanye.
Travis?
That was Kanye. I said it at the same time he did.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, it was Kanye. It is 8-6. I don't even listen to rap. My apartment is too nice to listen to rap in.
I'm going to go with Kanye on this one, too.
I'm pretty sure he listens to his own rap.
Jefferson, I need an answer.
I hate to say Beck. I'll say Beck.
It is Kanye. Travis gains a point. So,
Good for you, Travis.
it's 8-7 now?
7, 6.
7 to 6? 7 to 6.
Oh,
No,
wait,
8 to 7.
Yep.
8 to 7?
Yep.
I just know Jeff's up by 1. I don't really care the numbers.
Right.
Anyway, we play a hip-hop song, and suddenly 25 people on the left jump up and put their hands in the air. Then you play Lost Cause, and they're like, I don't know about this one.
This one's a hard one. Oh, I'll say Beck.
I will also go with Beck.
It is Beck. So put this 9 to 8.
Yep.
All right. In Paris, you're as far as possible from the land of pleasant smiles.
Kanye.
I'll say Beck.
It is Kanye. We have a tie game again.
Oh, no.
Their wedding was in Paris, Jeff.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Were you invited?
I was.
Oh.
This would be a very heated game if we actually played to 10 points like usual, because that means it would all depend on who gets the next question right. But we still have more to go, so I don't know how many. But anyway, moving on. I just go in the studio and write on the spot and see what comes out.
Beck?
Kanye, I guess.
It was Beck.
Yeah.
I'm in the lead.
Good for you,
But he's
Travis.
up 10 to 9. I didn't want to do something typical.
That's such an unremarkable quote.
Kanye.
I guess, Kanye.
Nope, that was Beck.
No.
So,
Right.
Travis is still in the lead.
Now that I'm not in the lead, I'm not going with my guts.
Creative output, is just pain. I'm going to be cliche for a minute and say that great art comes from pain.
Beck.
I'll say Kanye.
It was Kanye.
Bam.
So now we're back up at a tie game. 10 to 10. You should only believe about 90% of what I say. As a matter of fact, don't believe anything that I'm saying at all. I could be completely fucking with you and the world the entire time.
I'm going to say Beck.
I'm going to go with Beck as well.
No, that was Kanye.
Interesting.
So, yeah, he's just fucking with us. Moving on. In the past, it seemed like I was making fun of rap a little bit, but it was more me making fun of myself, since I'm not technically a rapper, whatever that means.
It was Beck.
Yeah, is that one of those trick questions? If it's a trick question, but I'm going to say Beck anyway.
It is Beck.
All right.
I assume that's what he was talking about, like his little rap thing in Loser.
That's the first thing that came to mind to me. But I'm so credible and so influential and so relevant that I will change things.
Kanye.
Yeah.
All right, Kanye, we're still tied 12 to 12. What a heated struggle.
It's very intense.
I'm trying to right my wrongs, but it's funny. Them same wrongs helped me write this song.
Kanye.
I'm going to go... I'm in it to win it. I got to say Beck.
It was Kanye.
Oh, no.
Beck in the lead.
So Travis takes the lead, and honestly, the last question's kind of a gimme. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey.
Oh, was that Kanye? Oh, that was Beck. Damn it.
So we tied.
I think Travis
he
still
didn't
won.
Get my final answer, so.
Yeah, Travis questioned Kanye, and then he stated it was Beck. Because in the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins, I'm out to cut the junkie.
I just listened to that song, too.
Plastic eyeballs, spray paint, stock food sauce with beefcake pantyhose.
See, I thought it was Kim Kardashian who said that.
I was thinking that it was a statement about being above everyone else on the evolutionary scale.
Trying to be deep?
Yeah, but it was a statement about being below everyone else on the evolutionary scale. Because he's a loser.
Yeah, because everyone was chimpanzees and he's a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
So, there we have it. Travis is the winner. Woo!
Champion!
Woo! I'm so good at stuff.
You listen to all your Conway Twitty?
That's right.
Because you said the programmers all listen to Kanye, right?
That's right. All of them.
The choice of programming is Kanye West. I'm not a programmer, so I've never even heard a Kanye song.
I also have not heard a Kanye song. Well, I heard Gold Digger. Does that count?
Oh, I guess technically, yeah. Wait, and I think I had to... Did he do the Blood Diamond thing?
I don't know. I couldn't even name the songs of his I've heard. So.
He did. Because I had to listen to that in class once because they were talking about that and then they played the song. And it was inspirational. Or something. That was like in 6th grade. No, 9th grade? I don't know. A grade. Years ago.
Okay.
What just happened? I spaced out for a while.
We're
I haven't had a
moving
chance
on to the next section.
I haven't been able to space out for a while because Gibby's not on the show, so I didn't have my little break time in between stuff.
You could call him up.
I had to keep listening and stuff.
Then he could start talking, and you could start spacing, and usually when he starts talking is when I stop listening too. So.
No, it's good. I got my space out moment done while you were talking. Thanks for filling in.
Good. You're welcome. Happy to help. Good to be here. Good to be here.
What else? Do we have another segment to talk about things?
I don't know. Jefferson?
We could. Oh, okay. Are you going to play music or should I just start?
I'm definitely going to play something.
All right.
Let me play, I haven't played that.
Dinkelberg.
Yep. And go. Action.
Action. So I was going to talk about our perennial hateful band, Five Finger Death Punch. Because I know you guys hate.
Right. Yeah, they suck.
Everyone loves to talk about things they hate. And we often talk about why we hate them. It was because they covered Bad Company. By Bad Company.
Off of Bad Company. And House of the Rising Sun.
And House of the Rising. Actually, they've done a few other covers, which I, in my research, came across.
Oh, good. What other songs have they ruined?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you were doing a cover song, you obviously have to make it your own. You know, some good examples that everyone knows, and that's why I use these examples, are like Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower, and Nirvana's The Man Who Sold the World. You know? So...
quite, yes.
The rule is you make it your own, but there's a few other things that you can consider, like Five Finger Death Punch did a cover of Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J. When I listened to that, I wouldn't say I liked it, but I'm going to say that's a fair cover, because that is genre lines?
Sure. I don't listen to a whole lot of LL's stuff, but
Well, either do I. And I wouldn't have either anyway unless they covered it, I guess. They took a hip-hop song, rap song, whatever you want to call it, covered that. But they, they also violate the rule of making it their own. They just do some plot covers. Like, they take a Faith No More song from out of nowhere and just do the exact same fucking song. And that is stupid, no matter what band you are. If you're just going to take the song and do it exact same, you just fucking, you can't write. Can't do anything. You know?
yeah.
Yeah? You don't listen to Faith No More. It's rude.
No, I don't.
He tried to imitate Mike Patton's voice. I like Mike Patton quite a bit. But getting away from specifically them, for cover, like, if you are a cover band, no matter what you do, you're cool, because you are specifically a cover band. You can make a same shitty ass cover. That's just what you are. You know?
What about
disagree with that.
cross-band covers bands?
Cross-band cover bands?
Yep.
Like, what do you mean?
Boogie and the Yo-Yos comes to mind.
Well,
they are
specifically
terrible.
A cover band.
Period.
I'm aware that they are terrible. I'm asking Jefferson.
They're specifically a cover band, and I don't know if they write their own stuff. I mean, they can be terrible and they can cover all sorts of different people, but, I mean, they go out and say that they're a cover band. They don't pretend that they're anything but.
Yeah, I still don't like it, though.
Oh, no. It's terrible. I like Arch Allies. We saw those guys.
Good on you for admitting that you're stupid and you can just take somebody else's stuff and get semi-mediocrely famous for it.
Yeah.
Also, I don't hate anything more than a cover band that covers bands that are still touring, such as Arch Allies. Like, yeah, they were good, but you're covering 3 bands that are still touring. Like, step off, Holmes.
But those bands are like, what, 40 years old? Those bands being Styx, REO, and Journey.
Yeah, so?
30 years old?
They're probably older than that.
There's a statute.
Or you mean just as a band itself, you mean?
I mean, if someone was going around being a Shinedown cover band, I mean, that's pretty stupid. I mean, you're granted to. You're welcome to. If you admit you're a cover band, you can cover music as long as you're a cover band is fine. I mean, you suck, but it doesn't violate this rule of making it your own because you admit that it is not your own and you're trying to just imitate.
Yeah, still not a cover band fan.
Well, definitely. I'm not arguing that they're good.
Why not sit down and try to write your own stuff? You know, sneak it in there a little bit. You've already got an audience since you stole them from people that actually liked the real artists. So why not step up your game a little?
Because that's hard.
Honestly, in a world where you can hire people that will write top 20 songs for you, there's no excuse to be doing cover songs at all.
Well, if you're like a big boob pop artist, yeah.
You don't have to be a big boob pop artist. I mean, you could be a boy band or a pretty man-child or...
So pop music.
Yes. Well, I mean, there are rock bands out there that get their music written for them, and...
Yeah. I don't know. I guess, do you know any specifics offhand?
Not necessarily, but...
Yeah, like, when I think of a rock band, I think of, like, The Who, and Pete Townsend basically wrote everything, and...
I know that there was a pretty big songwriter in the 80s that was writing a lot of And I can't for the life of me remember his name, but he wrote a lot of like Poison, and he wrote some stuff for Bon Jovi and
yeah. I'm pretty sure he's still doing that today.
So there's that.
Well, again, I mean, you guys have made the argument. I thought Bon Jovi was hair metal, and then you convinced me that Bon Jovi is a pop band. And then the Poison, hair metal, pop, I'd say. It's getting leaning towards the pop.
I think if you really want to be technical, I would say that hair metal was a form of pop in the 80s.
Yeah, definitely. And then our resident hair metal lover, as in Frank, who's busy peeing.
Letting you guys talk.
Oh,
Busy letting you guys talk.
What do you think of hair metal?
I could just keep interrupting you. Wouldn't be hard. I don't really care what it is. I don't see why labeling it with the genre matters.
Well,
to make a debate out of it, I don't see the point.
I suppose. I mean, we were like referring to.
But what does it
whoever
matter?
writes their songs.
I'm sure there's probably all sorts of people that have songs written for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's. No.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't think it's necessarily just a certain genre that gets songs written for them.
No, it's specifically pop, usually.
I think
Are you taking a shower?
Stereotypically pop, not specifically pop.
Are you taking a shower? What was it?
That would be
Anybody
my
else hearing
beef.
this? Oh.
My beef is sizzling.
Oh, you should probably get that checked.
No, but anyway. Okay,
Maybe.
so we cover albums are along with cover groups, like a cover album by where they just, like an artist, let's say specifically Ozzy Osbourne did a cover album called Undercover where he just covered other people's music. That is acceptable because again, he's just stating what he's doing. I don't know if it was any good, but and along with that, in that vein, things like a tribute album, which I suppose is the same as an entire cover album. I don't really know the rules, but those are okay. So, like,
aren't you kind of making up the rules to say you don't know the rules?
Rules are very complicated, I guess. Like, specifically, Five Finger Death Punch did a tribute song to Pantera, I think. And that would be okay.
Was it Walk? I bet it was Walk.
It was a new level. Which, I don't know. I mean, it sounded just like the Pantera song. So, I mean, if it wasn't a tribute song, it would be fucking stupid because it was the exact same song. But it was on a tribute album, so I guess it's fair. And then, you were talking about how they covered House of the Rising Sun. But I think that's technically okay, because House of the Rising Sun is a song that has been...
What?
No,
did you just say technically okay?
Yes, technically okay. Let me get there.
No.
It's an old song. It's like 1800s old. And it's been covered a lot of times. It is a cover song. No matter what, or it is, you do your own rendition song. That doesn't mean I like it specifically, but like in 10 years, from 1961 to like 1970, Bob Dylan, The Animals, and Frigid Pink each did a version of House of the Rising Sun. And I mean, most people accept The Animals version as the definitive version, and I would agree. I really like Eric Burdon. But it is not wrong for Five Finger Death Punch to cover that because it is a cover song, or it is a song that doesn't really have an origin, I suppose.
So it's an okay cover song, but it's still terrible.
Oh,
What you're saying.
Well, I mean,
because
you know,
it sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I didn't like it. Of course, I don't like Five Finger Death Punch. I'm just using these as an example. It's easy to stick to one artist.
But I mean, it would have been an okay cover because I mean, earlier you mentioned that the crossing genres, which the point of that is then it becomes a part of your genre and what you know best. So they did House of the Rising Sun, but their covers they try to sound like the originals, and his voice sucks, and he can't match any of these songs.
He did a good, and I say good, and he sound. If you listen to From Out of Nowhere, which again you guys don't listen to Faith no more, but it sounds remarkably similar, which is also fucking worthless. But I see what you're saying about him trying to match, and I suppose he was trying to match Eric Burdon with House of the Rising Sun, but I mean, that guy, he's probably one of my top 5 singers of all time. I don't really think you can just try to be Eric Burdon. You basically are Eric Burdon, or you're not. But, and I guess, I mean, like you were saying, crossing genre lines. If we go, let's just say Bob Dylan's version was the original, which, just for hypothetical, and that was basically folk. I mean, if you take a folk song and you make it a hard rock song, I guess that's acceptable. But it's already acceptable because it is already a cover song, so.
How about we just stick with Five Finger Death Punch sucks, and they should just stick to writing their own shitty music.
Well, they should. No,
Don't
definitely.
worry, Frank. I was planning on sticking with Five Finger Death Punch sucks.
Good.
No, I agree. You should never lead an album with a cover. If that's the song that's on the radio for your band sucks.
There you go. Now you're getting better to the bread and butter of this.
Which gets back to Bad Company, which you can't really say they made that their own, because they really just
ruined it and confused idiots with the lyrics who think they know it.
Louder guitars and changed a little lyric or two.
And I think what bothered me the most was at the Laser Fest they were at. They start playing riffs of different famous songs from history, and they do this. What cover am I gonna play? What cover am I gonna play? Probably the one you're fucking famous for, douchebag. Just play it.
That brings up a point which I forgot to mention, that live music supersedes all rules, because live music is just live music. I mean, you can cover whatever the fuck you want, or play whatever the fuck you want, because it's live.
Oh yeah, I love live covers.
Yeah, it's not about selling albums or something. It's just, like playing music.
And live covers almost always suck, so.
Yeah. I mean, like Shine Down to that cover of the Skinner song, Simple Man.
Yeah.
I would say that's pretty. I mean, I like it, but I like the Skinner version. It's basically the same song, so that's another example of a shitty cover, because it's just pretty much the same.
I would agree with it's a shitty cover.
I like it, but I like the original song too.
Yeah, I don't care much for that. I mean, it's not bad, but that's because I like Shine Down,
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
yeah, they did a lot of stuff before they decided to cover it too. Well, kind of.
No, I think that was on their first album.
Yeah, but it wasn't released it wasn't released as a single off that until they were more famous, though.
Right.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
sure.
mean, we might just be playing favorites a little bit, but we can agree that
Or-
it's a shitty cover because it's just the same fucking song.
Because I'm pretty sure it was actually just an extra on their...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just an extra on Leave a Whisper.
Now part of their live performance.
And I'm pretty sure the first single off of that was Fly From the Inside.
Yeah. And Burning Bright, and probably 45.
I think 45 actually didn't come until the popularity did. But that's the side point.
Yeah, is there anything else? I don't think I pretty much mentioned it all, I think. But yeah. There's some explosions of noise coming on.
Oh, and actually the adding on of the bonus tracks didn't happen until the enhanced edition in 2004. So it was originally released without it on there.
When was it released, by the way? Just for
May 7th, 2003.
I'm trying to think of someone else that I like that did a good cover, or a good example that's not...
Either Careless Whispers?
Like, Pearl Jam's got a nice cover of well, I say it's a nice cover. I mean, it's technically, again, pretty much the same song of a Who song, Leaving Here. I don't know, maybe... Can't really think of...
I agree with Careless Whisper. Good cover.
And then Sick Puppy's doing the live cover of Destiny's Child, Say My Name. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's true.
And that follows the rules because it was cross-genre.
And it was live.
And it was live.
Well, yeah. That's some hastily cobbled together rules. They're pretty hastily cobbled together.
Actually, and also another really good cover was Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
So there are ways to make an okay cover, but 90% of the time avoid it if possible.
Right.
I think we'll
There's
sum that
also,
up.
what, Disturbed does a cover every album. If you make it your thing, that's another. I don't know how many Disturbed albums
Makes it
there are.
okay. I normally just skip that song and listen to the rest of it.
I think the biggest thing is, like, with Johnny Cash's Hurt and with Seether's Careless Whispers, what gets me the most about those two is they're the exact same words, or pretty close to the same words, but it almost sounds like it's telling two different stories based on how different they are.
Yes. I'll agree with that.
Yeah. So that would be taking the song and making your own.
Yes. Also
It
agreeing with
doesn't even
that.
have to make a good cover. I mean, the song could still suck ass, but you can, as long as you make it your own.
At least try a little. Make it your own, but don't just start changing lyrics because you want to. Fuckers.
Yeah.
Just because you don't like the type of gun they were using?
Well, in like House of the Rising Sun, they changed it to Sin City instead of New Orleans, which is sure, I guess. Sounds pretty dumb to me, but
Because it is dumb. Because they suck.
yeah.
So, since this is
They're pretty
dwindling out,
popular, though.
and really we're just concluding with Five Finger Death Punch sucks, stop buying their stuff, make them go away. Give them the Justin Bieber effect if possible. I don't really know what that means, but I said it.
Oh,
So,
that's good.
yes. Anyway, anything else you two, you people, would like to talk about, or should we start wrapping the show up?
I have tacos, so...
Because Travis has tacos, so obviously his
But he was supposed to
motivation.
have a funny story. He promised me one funny story.
One funny story?
I promised you one funny story.
You did.
I don't know if I promised it.
I don't remember a promise.
It was
Was
written.
that there?
It was written down.
Did he write you a letter?
No. Well, kind of.
Promises?
Like an electronic
Promises
letter.
must be handwritten. So.
You have to have at least
Hand
one
type?
witness. Witness.
You were there.
I will. No, I won. Was I drunk? I was probably drunk.
No. No.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
tonight.
It was
Do you not have a funny story?
I might be drunk. I might have been drunk then. Even though I was just getting off work, so that's probably not plausible. Alright, well then, I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff that Chris has going... Chris? I just called him Chris. That the Dace Man has going on, if he ever escapes from the terrorists.
You just
one
broke
thing
kayfabe.
is... Huh?
You just broke kayfabe by calling him Chris.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyway. For one, the Dace Man has the Dace Man Gaming for a Cause coming up in just a couple weeks. Like 2.5 weeks, to be specific. And we are still looking for donations. I know you two haven't donated. Putting you on the spot there. But anyway, looking for donations. You can donate either at Fanboys Anonymous or on thedacemanshow.com. Check that site out. It's pretty nifty. It's going along swimmingly. Isn't it, Travis? He's eating tacos. Yeah, he's eating tacos. He's on mute eating tacos. Anyway, so there's that. And also don't forget to tune in for the Gaming for a Cause starting at noon on February 28th. By noon, I mean noon Eastern time. So if you're in like California, you're going to have to wake up a little early. But the crew will game for 24 hours, playing all sorts of stuff and things, and drawing for prizes if we get donations. It'll be a big hoopla of a time. And I may or may not be there. May or may not. I don't know. I don't know.
You
I
played
like
Call of Duty last year, didn't you?
Yep, drunk in Call of Duty. Went really bad. Really bad. Yep. Also, I believe the Dace Man has some Internet Goddess tournament going on where everybody gets to go vote for which internet personality, female personality, they think is probably the hottest. So go ahead, stop by Fanboys Anonymous and vote for that. You know, your voice counts and stuff. Sadly, they don't give any speeches, but maybe eventually, if this takes enough steam, they'll start getting speeches. Otherwise, I don't know what else he has going on. He might have other things going on. He's a busy man. Plus, he's captured by terrorists, so there's that. So if you see him or something, let me know. See if we can help him. We'll have to come up with a code word, like strawberry pancakes. Okay? You see Dace out, we need to save him. Otherwise, any questions, comments, concerns, feelings, or just you feel like sending emails to people. Maybe an angry email. Send an email to thedacemanshow@gmail.com. Gibby kind of gets them. He's more of the secretary of the email, where he doesn't actually really respond or read anything. He just goes, "Hey, Dace, you have an email." And Dace does everything else. Also, you can follow the Dace Man on Twitter at the Dace Man. I'm following him. He posts stuff. You can follow me on Twitter, too, if you find my handle. I'm not saying it. Plus, then I'd have to spell it, and that's a lot more hassle. Otherwise, you can like us on Facebook. Yeah, we got one of them Faces Books things. Yeah? You into that? You like that? That currently has, I think, like 400 likes. That's 439 likes. Isn't that nifty? You could be our 440th like. Wouldn't that make you feel special? Yeah,
Make
well,
me feel
Frank.
special.
See, thank you, Jeff. You're finally catching on. Only an hour and a half into the show, and you finally catch on.
You're talking to me?
I'm talking to the general you. But to get some answers, the people listening at home can yell at their computer, but we can't hear them. So it's
well,
good if you
I don't have Twitter, so I will not be following the Dace Man.
Their voices.
Or the Frank Man. But I would suggest others do it, because he's a pretty cool guy.
See, there you go. Now you're catching on. Look at you. You'll get the hang of this podcasting sooner or later.
Probably later.
But sadly, this is probably the last Iowa group from Iowa, in Iowa, podcasting from Iowa together. So, on that note, I would like to lay one myth to bed before we all go away on this, is that cow tipping is not actually a thing. I just feel like people need to know that. No, it is not a thing.
It's associated with Iowa?
We do not go cow tipping. Yeah, it is. And we do not go cow tipping.
Tell them about cornholing.
We do cornhole, though. I know what you're thinking, you dirty little goose. It's actually played with beanbags and a hole cut out of a board. And yet,
I don't think that's limited to Iowa, though.
Well, the reason it's called cornholing is because normally it's filled with corn, not beanbags. But just to help bring people up to speed, thought I'd break that down for you.
Is there anything that we specifically do? We don't do a lot of stuff. We're pretty fucking worthless.
Strawberry Point has the largest strawberry in the world. So.
Yeah!
And we have not been there.
Largest strawberry.
And Burlington has the most crooked street in the world. And I've heard of that town because your old roommate lived there. He's from there. And not not your old roommate, Frank.
Wait, Jeff
that never came up in conversation.
That guy.
No, I thought
guy.
that he didn't mention that when we had our various conversations.
If he ever does mention it, say the Coat Factory, he'll get super angry.
Huh. How about that reminiscing?
I will have to bring that up next time.
Right. So, I guess this is the point where I should probably just end the show because we're kind of trailing off and it's dying. And Travis has tacos. Thank you for taking a break from the tacos to talk for a minute there. That was good.
Yeah, I haven't got to it yet, but it's because I love you guys.
My bad. We love you too. And we also love listeners like you pointing at the general screen. Well, guest 9051, actually, there is a guest. I see them in the chat room. We love you, guest 9051. Just goes out to you.
Too.
What?
She's eating tacos as well.
Oh.
Oh, she's the guest. Oh.
That takes away from this glorious, beautiful moment I was having with guest 905. Yep. Ruined that moment.
Okay. Well.
And the suspense. So, should just click that outro button and get on out of here. So you kids stay safe and listen next week when the rest of the crew and that annoying chick comes back. Yeah? All right. Bye-bye.